Hi Leo, welcome to Wine of the Night Tarot. I'm Shabana and I'm here to do your tarot read for July. This is a monthly overview. However, please know that time is fluid, so anytime you see this read is the right time for you to receive these messages. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. They really help me grow the channel and to get Spirit's message out there to all of you. To those of you who are new, welcome. This is a general read, so it might not resonate with every single Leo out there. If that is the case, please do check your other prominent signs like your moon, your Venus, your rising and your north node. All right, Leo. What we are, oops, give me a second. All right, okay. What we're going to look at is your current energy, the energy that's moving towards you, the energy that's moving away from you, the energy that's hidden from you, and what that hidden energy is going to reveal. We're going to start with a major arcana card. These are big life energies, so we know what energies are going to be important to you. Oh, in July. All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius. Beautiful luck is moving in your favor. All right, let's see your oracle energies. Okay, how do we want this? Okay, we have Patience in the reverse. All right, things are moving quickly, and I have been guided to look at the bottom of the deck. I'm not always guided to look at the bottom of oracle decks. We have happy family. This is the Ten of Cups energy for me, so there is going to be something, or maybe after time of strife there is going to be happiness in your familial home. For Leo, please, who is guiding this reading? And who is guiding Leo? Oh, in July. All right. Okay. We have Gaia. All right. Okay. All right, Leo. Let's get your tarot out. For Leo, please. Oh, okay. How do we want these? Okay. Your current energy is the Seven of Swords in reverse and the King of Swords. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Let's take a look at this. How do we want these? Energy that is leaving you is the Emperor in reverse and the Devil in reverse. Okay, energy that's moving towards you is Temperance. Lots of Sagittarius, lots of major arcana. For Leo, please. All right, okay, let's look at these. Okay, all right, the energy that is hidden from you, how do we want this? Okay, is the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. And your outcome is the Four of Wands. All right, interesting. Okay, bottom of the deck we have the Three of Coins in the reverse. Now usually the Three of Coins is a collaborative energy when it comes to work. It could also be, and I have to say it, Leo, it could also be indicative of a third party. Will not resonate for all of you, maybe for a few of you. We will clarify that and see. All right, okay. All right, let's take a look and get into your reading. Okay, Leo. All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is Jupiter, this is Sagittarian energy, this is about luck being on your side, this is about things that were stuck beginning to move forward. This is about fortune smiling upon you. This is about the universe moving things ahead. However, in order for the Wheel of Fortune to turn, you need to take certain decisions, you need to take action on certain things. What's interesting is that Jupiter is in retrograde until October, if I'm not mistaken, which means you have time for reflection. You have time to think about what it is you really want that will make you happy. What do you want for yourself? What do you want in order to, I am hearing, make your family and loved ones happy. However, it is, how do I put this? It is about not sacrificing yourself for someone else's happiness, not putting yourself on the back burner because somebody else or someone else or your loved ones require you to be a certain way, require something from you. It's about balance, and we also have Temperance out. It's about replenishing yourself. It's about finding that sweet spot between other people's expectations and your own in order to move forward. And what I love about the depiction of this card of the Wheel of Fortune is that there are butterflies. So there is that chrysalis stage where you get into a lot of pressure, under a lot of pressure, in order to become this butterfly, in order to take flight. All right. Okay, we have the energy of patience, the angel of patience in the reverse. Now, this could be indicative of you feeling stuck, feeling impatient, feeling like things have not moved up to so long, but it's also indicative of things beginning to move. So don't lose patience. Don't give up on a situation that you might have thought wasn't going to work out, because the Wheel of Fortune is turning and it is going to work out. We have the Devil energy in the reverse. So whatever was stagnant in your life, whatever was making you feel stuck and small, that is being cleared. And there is happiness. As much as I see this as the 10 of Cups, with the happy family, with the happy relationship, it's one of the big 10. It's also about finding that happiness within yourself. In order for us to be able to be happy in situations that involve others, we first need to be happy with ourselves. And Leo, if you're not happy within yourself, if you're not reflecting on what makes you happy as a person, if you're constantly giving to others and not giving back to yourself, you're not going to find this. You're not going to get that rainbow of blessings. While, yes, it is indicative of for some of y'all, that there will be happiness in the home, there will be happiness within your family, happiness with your children. I'm also getting an energy of happiness within yourself. The sun here, which is also the only planet, the only celestial being that you are ruled by. It is the sun that brings this rainbow of happiness. So it begins with you. If you're not going to be honest about what it is you want that makes you happy, or who it is that makes you happy, this is not going to manifest. And in order for the Wheel of Fortune to turn, manifest, action. Action, manifest is how it works. All right, we also have the spirit guide of Gaia. So it is the beautiful energy of Mother Earth who is guiding you throughout July. And excuse me, Gaia is the energy of earth connection. Gaia brings you the message of being mindful of the planet, to coming back to earth and to staying grounded. And to me, that is also indicative of everything that we can see in your read. If you want the Wheel of Fortune to turn, if you want your manifestations to bear fruit, you have to ground yourself within your identity, within what you want, within your intentions. So if you are not happy, if you are not happy with where you are, what you're doing, the path you're on, you are not going to be able to move forward. So know what you want, who you want, what is it that will make you truly happy. Despite the chatter that might be around you, despite the conversations and the opinions of others, know what you truly want in your heart is right and nurture that, because that is what is going to turn this wheel around. I mean, it's really interesting. It's really interesting. And I just noticed it that the center depiction of the Wheel of Fortune is extremely, it's almost like a blueprint or an x-ray of the earth. So this is the core. This is you. This is you knowing who you are and what you want in order to move this wheel forward. And I've never really noticed that before. It's very it's interesting that it just came, that energy just hit me. All right, Leo, let's get into your read. We have your current energy as the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is the ending of deception. This is the ending of somebody or something around you, or maybe even you yourself. This is the ending of lies. This is the ending of falsehoods. This is the ending of withholding information. You might not be communicating with somebody how you really feel, what you really think, what you really want. You might have been lying to yourself about what you thought you were supposed to do, be, feel, want, because that's what would make other people happy. And you were going to I'm not going to say deception here. You weren't deceiving anybody, not at all. You were giving to them, because it was necessary, or because it was what they wanted, because it was what was expected of you. But you're not doing that anymore, not at the cost of your own happiness. And you have clarity now. You have clarity of communication, and you are going to sit in this King of Swords energy. I'd like to point out here that the tarot does not read gender as binary. Male and female is only the way energy is read. So you could identify as masculine, feminine, or even gender fluid. So the King of Swords energy is the energy of clarity. It's the energy of communication. It's the energy of the unvarnished truth, of knowing exactly where you are, what you want, and communicating it to others. Just one point, Leo, while of course communicate authentically and with your truth, be mindful that it will affect others. So you don't have to be brutal about it, but you do have to be a little aware that when you speak your truth, when you tell people what you want, be clear, be concise, know this is exactly what you want first, because some conversations, especially the ones that matter with the people that matter, can sometimes leave wounds, and that is not what you want to do. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. So there is clarity coming to you. There is more clarity coming to you. There's no more inner conflict. There's no more inner turmoil. But like I just said, you need to communicate authentically, yet with kindness, because otherwise this is going to be a hollow victory. So know what you want. Be very clear and communicate it kindly. All right, what is clarifying your Seven of Swords? Your Seven of Swords is being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So the Queen of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords in reverse, with the kind of deception, self-sabotage, lies that might have been surrounding you. For those who are resonating with this as a job situation, then whatever this deception was in your workplace, maybe you were passed over for a promotion, maybe ideas were stolen that were yours, whatever it was, you are seeing the truth of it. If this is a relationship, it's the same thing, that it's the same energy that applies. You are beginning to speak your truth in it. And if this is self-sabotage, if you have been lying to yourself as a form of protection or as a form of not wanting to deal with something, then either way it put you into an energy of instability. It made you feel out of your power. It made you feel like, you know, the silken rug was going to be ripped out from under your feet. You felt weak. You felt like this was draining you financially. It could have been draining you emotionally, but you were not in your power. You were not in balance. The good thing is, though, with the King of Swords, with the clarity that is coming to you, you are finding your balance again. When the Two of Pentacles is in the upright, it's usually kind of doing a balancing act. It's kind of juggling. Where do you need to go? What do you need to do? There's a lot of turmoil in the sea there. Your emotions are in churn. Prosperity that it needs to come to you is almost being unable to reach you because you're too busy juggling, trying to find your balance. With the King of Swords, you are coming into balance. You are finding your balance again. You are finding your center again. You are not going to allow any kind of turmoil to get in the way of what you want. All right, the energy that is leaving you, we have the Emperor, Mars in Aries, and we have the Devil, Capricorn. Excuse me, both in the reverse. So when the Emperor is in the reverse, the Emperor this could be the death, the necessary death of the ego. The Emperor can have a very autocratic, very authoritative, very much of an egocentric vibe, especially when it's out in the reverse. When it's in the upright, the Emperor is somebody who backs up everything with surety. He knows what he wants. He goes out and he gets it, and he is in complete control. When the Emperor is in the reverse, he could turn into, I keep hearing the word despot in my head. He could turn into a tyrant. Yes, thank you. He could turn into a tyrant because he is basing his power on insecurity. There is no solid foundation to this could be a person in a position of authority which they haven't earned. This could be your insecurities getting the better of you. This could also be somebody who is authoritarian but who lacks the courage to actually back it up. All right, and this is the energy that's leaving you. So if you're dealing with somebody like this, or you have put yourself in this energy because of the Seven of Swords, then it's time to come out of it. And it was that energy that had you stuck. That was the energy that had you, well, dancing with the devil. In all honesty, I wish I could put it another way, but it was making you stagnant. It was making you feel small. It had the potential for you to not only self-sabotage, but to also put yourself in a very, very toxic situation. The good thing is that you're coming out of this energy. With the Devil in reverse, both these cards mean you are leaving. This is the energy that's leaving you, which is good. With the Devil in reverse, you are overcoming this energy of almost not being able to believe in yourself, not being able to put your money where your mouth is. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing in my head. Oops. Okay. All right, we have the Four of Swords and the Two of Rods. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Rods or the Five of Wands, ending the conflict, ending the arguments, ending. I'm getting a big energy of this being a self, not propagated, but a self energy. You're not, this is not so much you in relation with another person. This is more you in relation with yourself, with your inner conflict, with your inner demons, with your, your inner insecurities that you are cutting through and you are moving on from. All right. Okay. So, having said that, we have the Four of Swords in reverse. So this is a necessary timeout that you've put yourself in order to understand why you are sitting in the energy, or why you were sitting in the energy of the Emperor reversed. This is a necessary timeout. This is you putting down all your swords. When you stop overthinking something, you actually take that step back and you take a timeout. This could put you in a solitary energy. Maybe you are not communicating with the people you love or the people who are important to you, because you're trying to figure this out in your mind. Now, in the reverse, this is the timeout card. You are possibly, very, very possibly, not really opening up at the moment because you have a lot going on. Because you're standing at this crossroads now. You're standing at the crossroads, trying to call in balance, trying to get things to move forward, and trying to wrestle and let go of your insecurities, your fears, I keep hearing the demons of your own making. And we all do that, Leo. We all get scared. We all have insecurities. We all have fears. The trick here is to know your worth, to not depend on other people to tell you what you should be, who you should be, what you should think. Because what's really important is what you think of yourself. Oof, wow, that was heavy energy. Okay. The energy that's moving towards you is the beautiful energy of temperance, the energy of balance, the energy of replenishment, the energy of giving back to yourself and not just giving out, the energy of, it's the energy of putting yourself first. That's the energy I'm getting from this card. In order to move the wheel of fortune forward, you need to come out of what no longer serves you, move past your insecurities. And I also feel the need for communication. You need to communicate what you're feeling in order to come into balance, because the more you keep things to yourself, the more you don't speak about what you are thinking, feeling, who you are becoming, it's going to keep, oh, okay, I'm sorry, that one landed on the floor. You're going to have to excuse me a second so I can get that. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, we have Judgment. Yes, absolutely. Judgment and temperance, listening to your higher self. Listening is what is going to bring you back into balance. This is Scorpionic energy. This is about not listening to the opinions of others, or if it is important for you, because a conversation and communication is needed, yes. So while it is important to listen to their point of view, what is most important is to listen to yourself, to your higher self, to your calling, because that is what is going to help you cut through the deception and actually gain the clarity that is going to help you move forward. Because it's time. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. This is going to bring you the stability that you crave. This is going to put you in an energy of stability. Okay, energy that's been hidden from you, Leo. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, this could well be your own emotions that you're wrestling with. Like I said, our own insecurities, our own fears can sometimes really overwhelm us. Or this could be somebody who you thought was the one. You thought this was your choice. When the Seven of Cups is in the upright, it indicates a lot of choice. It indicates, being spoiled for choice, having multiple options and one to choose from. In the reverse, it could be the choice that you made didn't pan out. You did not get the emotional fulfillment you thought you were going to get from this person, or you did not get the emotional fulfillment you thought you were going to get from a job, or you sitting in this devil energy, sitting in this emperor energy, you let your insecurities get the better of you when it came to dealing with somebody or something. However this resonates, but this all stems from you. Okay, and there you are, showing up in your own reading. This is the energy you need to overcome. This is the energy you need to get past. You need to deal with this energy in order to stand in your power, stand in your light. And would you look at that? 10 of Cups, bottom of the deck, the happy family card, the rainbow, the children, the happiness within yourself, the big 10. And it all starts with you. If you're happy within yourself, you will be happy in a relationship, you will be happy in a job. This month is all about you returning to yourself, you breaking the chains of your insecurities, having that conversation, finding balance in yourself, and moving forward, moving out of this energy. I'm going to pull a card to clarify it. Why is the Knight of Cups in reverse, please? Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, Seven of Wands, you're being asked to rise above it. You're being asked to rise above your insecurities, deal with them, because you can't repress them and push them down and pretend they never existed, because that's not effectively dealing with anything. That's just, giving them more fodder to come back stronger. Dealing with them, actually rising above your insecurities, actually giving love back to yourself, understanding that you are at the core, you are at the center of all of this, is going to put you back in your power. The Sun card is the most positive card in the tarot. It's about coming through the problems. It's about having childlike wonder. It's about standing in your power. It's about everything, the universe smiling down on you. And you know what, Leo, you have so much to give. You have so much love. Your heart is one of the best things about you. Don't let it be stifled by your insecurities, because your outcome is the Four of Wands. Now there are many meanings to this card. There is stability, there is happiness, there is celebration. This could also be the 1111 card for some of you who might resonate with the twin flame journey. Whatever it is an energy of happiness. It is an energy of finding yourself again, finding your authenticity, finding your truth, finding who you are under all these layers of insecurity and stagnation and even toxicity that you might have built up in your head. Oh, okay. How do we want this? Okay, in the upright. All right. Okay. All right. We have the Four of Pentacles. So you have two fours. Synchronicity. You've been holding on to something, your insecurities, your I keep hearing the demons of your own making way too tightly. You need to let go. You need to let go in order to have this celebration of yourself, in order to understand who you are, what you want, where you want to go. And you need to love yourself. This is a brand new beginning which is going to emotionally fulfill you. Whether, like I said, if this is a job, then the new job, you need to let go of the old one and all the toxicity in that work environment in order to do something fulfilling. If this is a relationship, you know, if there is toxicity, addiction, stagnation in a relationship, you need to give to yourself. Maybe, like I said, the time to have that conversation. Or this is the time to sit down and have a no holds barred talk with yourself. What is it that you're holding on to? Why are you holding on to energies that are getting in the way of you being happy? Why are you getting in your own way? What is it? This is a very necessary conversation in order for you to actually explore your shadow side and move beyond it. And by move beyond it, I don't mean repress it or pretend it doesn't exist, but to actually sit with it, deal with it, so you can step into the light. Wow, Leo, this has been this has been a heavy reading. And I'm sending you so much love because I can see the struggle within you, and you are going to overcome it because you have the beautiful energy of surrender, which says, I can release my need to control. So a lot of times when we feel the need to control everything, that is our fears, that is our conscious rational mind trying to make everything right so that we don't admit how afraid we really are of things going wrong, which makes us feel completely out of our power. But when you surrender to the divine, when you stop fighting, when you let go, it's about letting go of your insecurities, letting go of what is holding you back. That is when the wheel of fortune can turn. That is when you can find yourself, and that is when you will step into your light, into your power, and into your beautiful authenticity and everything you are. That is when you learn to truly love yourself for who you are and not for what others want you to be. Wow, Leo. Oof, wow. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you resonated with this reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting next. Thank you for being here. I will see you next time, and I'm sending you a huge hug and a lot of love. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it at that. I'll see you next time. Bye.